Definitely see it's a tough crowd. Let's see if we can roll people in as I start talking. So my name is Noman Ali. I'm the founder of Inv-X Technologies Limited. Okay. So today the topic that I will be talking about is how to empower businesses to turn their dead stock into opportunities. Okay. So whenever we are talking about sustainability, most of the organizations tend to focus on energy efficiency. They talk about solar, they talk about changing their light unit, the AC units, and changing. So most of the focus on sustainability goes towards energy efficiency, electric vehicles, all that sort of things. But the biggest carbon footprint that most of the organizations are carrying in their organizations is what we call as inventory obsolescence. It is in their warehouses. So, and from our perspective, energy efficiencies and the regular sustainability topics are just the tip of the iceberg. So what is missing? What is missing is hiding in plain sight, which is the inventories in our warehouses, the excess inventory, the slow moving stocks, and all that. And this is known as inventory obsolescence. Inventory obsolescence for most of the organizations is a major obstacle faced by businesses globally, contributing to significantly to the major carbon footprint that is generated globally. And just to make you understand what is the impact in dollar numbers, which is huge, let's talk some numbers. So from a statistics perspective, approximately 1.7 trillion dollars worth of inventory on an annual basis goes unused, unsold, unutilized. And when we look at from a raw material perspective, the excess inventory, which is almost across all industries between a bracket of 5 to 15% of raw material goes unutilized, unused, and just sits there, gets expired eventually. And from a dollar perspective, that is approximately 60 billion. And when we drill down to our region in the MENAP region, based on our research, it is approximately 8.6 billion worth of raw material will go unutilized in this year alone in the MENAP region. So what are we doing? So apart from the dollar value itself, there are other hidden costs associated with dead stocks. And we will first look at the financial impacts of dead stocks. One is storage costs. If I give you an example, we coordinated with clients where we found that their warehouses are filled with. So every company is bearing, because of storage, they have to store those stocks. They are paying money. They are, it might be a 3PL warehouse, they might be owned, but they are paying a cost for storage. The second is lost revenue. Since it's not being converted into sellable items, it's not being sold, so the revenue is being lost. That same money could have been utilized in other products, in other areas, which can be converted to, to make it a positive cash cycle. The third area of financial impact are the opportunity costs. That because your capital is tied up, your resources are tied up in debt stocks, you are losing a lot of opportunity of doing something better with that capital. On the other hand, there are environmental impacts with debt stocks. The first one is obviously waste, that you are on a perpetual basis generating waste without you even doing it. It might be lying in your warehouse, but at the end of the day, it is waste if it's not utilized. The second impact is the carbon footprint, which is on a permanent basis lying in the warehouses. And it is a permanent carbon footprint that is being generated. The third one are the unsustainable disposal methods. Most of the organizations, they prefer to do it just to scrap it away. And again, when it is scrapped away, one way or the other, all these items eventually either goes disposed of or they get, they end up in landfills. So what is the Inv-X advantage? We provide in three areas. The first one is the financial benefits that we help organizations recover their revenue, their engaged capital. The second one is we minimize losses for the organizations, that these dead stocks, we help them liquidate in a smart and sustainable manner across multiple industries, across different geographical locations. And obviously, we help them release their already engaged storage areas, so we help them disengage their storage costs. The second one on the operation benefits is that we make their supply chain more efficient. We help them transition from a linear supply chain into a circular supply chain. We help them with our module with data-driven decisions, that it creates a complete, compliant, and transparent liquidation process through our platform. And again, the third one, streamline liquidation process. The third on the impact is the sustainability impact, that circular supply chain supports circular economy. So we are helping organizations move towards their sustainability targets and their sustainability goals. And doing so, reducing their waste, reducing their dead inventories. Now, what is the solution? So Inv-X is basically a plug-and-play digital sustainability solution. It's a B2B marketplace to connect the excess inventory owners with potential buyers in the economy. As I said, it's a B2B system, so we identify similar industries where the same material can be circulated, reused, recycled, and re-engaged. Again, from the looks of it, it sounds difficult, but we have made our platform as to be used in a simple, easy, and a very cost-effective method. So, as shown, it's a B2B marketplace. We have tools like e-negotiations, e-RFQ, e-auction on the platform. We are connecting the buyer and the seller in a complete transparent, in a complete visible. So it's, what we are doing is that we are connecting inventory visibility across multiple supply chains. So this is what Inv-X is all about. Now, there's no sound. Okay. So if you guys understand Arabic, hopefully this will work. Sound is not connected? Okay. There's no sound, so sorry guys. The mismatch of supply and demand, which creates the inventory obsolescence. So what we have created is an Inv-X solution. So I'm just trying to guide you through the video, which is a digital solution which supports circular supply chain and works on the fundamentals of supply chain and is in accordance to the Vision 2030 of the Kingdom. It's a B2B platform. It's a simple tool where buyers and sellers can connect, the inventory is listed, and they can make a very simple transaction, and the exchange of inventory can happen. So by helping the organization liquidate their excess inventory, we help them recover their engaged capital, make space in their warehouses, and help them increase their revenues. So we are basically a Saudi-based startup. We started a few months back. Early this year, we launched our platform in Saudi Arabia. And we are a very small team, starting off myself, Naman, I'm the founder and CEO. Sarah is our co-founder. We have Amir Dogar, who is our CTO. And we have two board members. One of them is here as well, Majid and Farooq Sheikh. All of us combined have an industry experience of a good, on an average between us, 25 years of experience. And we all come from a supply chain logistics background, F&B background. So we understand the requirements, we understand the market, we understand the problem statement, and we understand how the solution can be tailor-made to each and every problem statement. So again, thank you very much for listening in. Help us to help you turn your inventory into opportunities. Thank you very much. Open for any questions.